What is up, Aries? It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you out of Boston for the Clean Tarot B and straight from my bed. So, since I can't get out of my bed, I figure I'll do my readings in my bed. Yeah. Guys, this energy this month is absolutely off the wall. I'm seeing different storylines everywhere. You guys are just going through the ish, just going through it. I'm just going to read storyline by storyline because this is so damn confusing. It jumps all over the place. It's like it's taking a small group of you, it's telling the story and giving me intuition, and then it moves on to the next group of you. It's very odd. And I also have tarot decks everywhere. The Starman Tarot is a new tarot that has been sitting around waiting for me to use it. So you will see that in here. It is very vibrant, very colorful. Okay, Aries. Man. I'm going to start with you being at your wit's end. I feel like you're at your wit's end, like you're at the breaking point, like you pushed past that breaking point. You're just waiting for the next thing to happen so you could just explode. There's an unhealthy amount of you, irregardless of what situation this is, that have unhealthy ways of dealing with the things that you're dealing with, and you're not dealing with them properly. I understand why, because, well, I'm going through a lot of the same things, but some of you are just going through some things and you're just not dealing with it properly. You're not using your intuition. You're not guiding yourself the right way. Yes, my significant other is sitting off to the left-hand side playing like he's quiet. We'll see how long that stays the case. But as you see him, he's pretending not to hear me. Yeah. So we'll just ignore him. Oh, there he goes with his headphones. Say bye. Bye, Edward. You guys just really, you got it going on right now. So I'm going to go I'm going to have to go like storyline through storyline to get through this. It's a goddamn mess on my bed right now. The first thing I'm feeling is one crossroad. You guys are at so many crossroads right now. Is one crossroad with the Eight of Wands. There's this one crossroad that's got you, and it's being in communication with somebody or not. It seems like this flips up and then it flips down. It's giving me the energy as though it's reversible. It keeps going up and down, like someone, when they're happy with you, they speak with you, and then when they're mad at you, it's like they cut you out. They manipulate it and they spy on you. They get mad at you and spy on you, and then it's like they cut you out again. They put you out in the cold again. They don't want anything to do with you again. And I don't feel like this is necessarily having anything to do with what you're doing. I feel like this is energy that's coming from them. It's either a deep-seated insecurity of being abandoned from childhood. They're just saying like this is a very deep-seated abandonment issue with this person. And so they're learning to, along with the communication card here, where they're, cutting it off and then turning it on and cutting it off and turning it on, they've learned to manipulate the situation. Here is the card. I know they're very vibrant and different. They're going to be very confusing for you guys, but just know that it gives me the best messages right now. I've been having a problem where I can't find a deck strong enough to keep my attention. So finally, I found this, and it's very prominent in your face and colorful. So I'll be clarifying with the Arcanum Tarot by Renata Lechner, and this is a tarot deck that's made by David Bowie and someone else illustrated, but I can't find, where is it? David Bowie and Esther DeAngelis, I think. I can't read the damn book right now. Anyway, but it's like they've learned how to manipulate this communication bit. 1 minute it's up, the next minute it's down. And when it's down, it's like they spy on you. They look for reasons not to talk to you. They look for insecurities to put you out in the cold. And they continuing to come back and play this game. And it just seems like it's a vicious cycle. It's like, nope, I'm not talking to you. And then next week, it's like you're their best friend, you're their lover, you're their everything. And then, oh, I'm not talking to you. I was spying and I saw this from 6 years ago. So now we can't talk. And then when they get over it, they come back and this is a mind trip for you, like complete mind F. The next thing that I'm looking at is another situation that seems really unfair here. You guys are really just seeming to walk into some very unfair situations. It's talking about your judgment here. This is the card of Judgment, as we see. Judgment in reverse. What I'm feeling for that is there's a really large untruth surrounding something in your life. And your life won't be fruitful and grow until this truth is out there. Whatever this truth might be for you. Now remember, this is a general reading. It's for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, Venus, or anywhere you have placement in your chart, it can affect you. If the reading's not for you, just let it float on by. If it is, leave a comment, as we are still giving away 60-minute free readings once to twice a month. So even in my bed, I'm still giving free readings away. If you're cross-watching, know that this can come in your partner's energy or your energy. So please know it's vice versa. But there's a very big untruth here. And it's unsettled your whole life. It's saying you're making the wrong decisions. And the offer that you're giving instead of the truth is not what you should be doing. It's showing you for this card to be involved in your life, something major is going on. This is a major life force. This is a major arcana. This is the divine telling you decisions that you're making are not correct here. And you know it. There's a big old lie just sitting right there. And until you at least come to terms with it, no matter what seed you plant, you're not going to move forward with this. There's no way to move forward. You cannot build a foundation based on a lie. I don't know who told you could, but they were kidding. You're attempting to build a foundation based on something that is not truthful. And you won't get anywhere doing that. If there's something you need to tell your partner, then you need to tell your partner. But if you build on a false foundation, you're going to find yourself in a major tower moment. The next line I see is somebody who's very, you guys are at a crossroads. Another crossroads. You have someone very slick around you. You've got the Prince of Cups. This person is the playboy of the zodiac. The Prince of Cups. He tells you everything you want to hear, he or she, because they know you want to hear it, right? Then they can get what they want without any argument, because you're under the assumption that they care about you or they love you or whatever it is that they want to tell you. They're using old memories and you're not using your super or your subconscious. It's right in front of you and you feel it. You know what this person is telling you is lies. Maybe they're asking for money from you to pay child support, is what I'm hearing. They're asking, or they're giving you excuses why they can't pay child support. Whoever this person is, as the Prince of Cups, this person is very, very manipulative. Very much so. And whatever they're feeding you, you're not buying it, but you're also not doing anything about it either. It's like you're just watching still from last month. But this right here is significant because this person could be using old memories to try and get in good with you, to get money, car, apartment, whatever it is this person wants from you. They're telling you whatever you want to hear so that they can get it. You may want to think twice. The feelers you have out about this person that are coming back and you feel like you shouldn't trust them, don't. Since when do you guys ignore your instinct? This person isn't who they say they are. They don't have this money to help you, or whatever it is they're promising you, they don't have it. They're going to suck you dry. And that's the way it's going to be. This person has no good intention toward you. The next storyline, the 10 of Wands. So we've legit got the 10 of Wands here, guys. And here you'll see this figure is impaled by his wands. That's why I feel like you guys are really in the last stretch of things. You really are at the point where you can't take anymore. Like, you're at that Aries blowing point. Like, we don't blow up very often, but when we do, we do. We forgive. We just don't ever forget either. And so with this, again, comes Judgment in reverse, only from the Arcanum deck. You guys, it's like you're out in the middle of the desert, impaled by these sticks, just can't take anymore, had enough. Like, you need soul food, you need soul water. You couldn't be in any worse of a position than you are. If you look right behind him is a scorpion where he's standing. And he's impaled by all the sticks that he's been carrying. And he has that whole staircase to go up, and I don't think he's going to make it. Showing bad decisions, taking on other people's burdens, taking on burdens you shouldn't be taking. But then when it comes to yourself, holding on so tight that you're not able to feed yourself that soul food. You're taking action, but in the wrong ways. They're telling you whoever this person is that's trying to work with you is no good for you. They don't really want to work with you. They really just want to take from you. They have nothing to contribute back. And why you guys aren't seeing this, I'm not sure. Because you've got more than a rush messenger. You've got the Knight of Swords coming in to tell you, like, this person doesn't want to work. They just want to live off of you. This person just doesn't want to work. And then some of you, it's letting me know, have lost your jobs. And it may have been sudden. It may have been businesses fell through due to the economy getting ready to crash. It's been in the upswing for too long. Now it's going to crash. But some of you may have lost your job. But it looks like right now you're taking action toward fixing that situation. You're taking action, and maybe you're just waiting now for offer letters, which is a horrible time to have to wait. It is a Mercury retrograde coming in with Mars in Cancer still. It's also eclipse season and a couple other retrogrades while we're at it, which my brain is so fried with retrogrades, I couldn't tell you. But you're taking action. It may just be divine timing, or there's kind of a time slow. Again, this summer, we went through this last summer. We had this issue where it was like everything slowed down because the planetary changes. And then all of a sudden when everything got close, and when it finally let go, it slammed into each other. And it was like everything just started moving really fast for everyone. And I had told you guys about that last summer. And we're kind of getting that same energy this summer, except there's a whole bunch of emotional energy attached to it on top of that. So not only are you waiting for work contracts, waiting for, settlements or money to come through, or whatever it is you're waiting on, it's coming. It's just very slow in getting here. And then I see that some of you are coming out of this amazing stage of, you were at a crossroad, right? Some of you have made a decision. You've decided to come out of this anxiety, whatever's been bothering you, and change your view. You've taken on a whole new role here. And in making the right decision, a lesson was learned. You received the 10 of Cups, the happiness everything you've been looking for. With it comes the Empress. So some of you may be starting a family. Some of you may be getting married. Some of you may be in communication about getting married, or you don't know yet, but your significant other may propose. Some of you may want to check, because I think you're in the prego zone. Some of you guys may want to check your ladies. The mistress is pregnant. Remember this. The good old Empress. The Empress is pregnant, and you see her belly here. It's a waterfall. And it talks about getting in good news here about family and loved ones. And there's your Empress sitting right there. And there's your lesson learned. You didn't take the wrong road this time. You didn't make the wrong choice. You literally took this energy and you cut out everything you needed to. And then you took the right way. For that, the divine awards you. For doing the right things, cutting out the right people, cutting out the right situations. You guys really have a lot going on here. There's a deep-seated need here for you guys to really work on letting things go. This month, it's going to be about letting things go. You have to understand that Sagittarius moon brought in truth. And with truth comes hurt, but also comes a new beginning. The Star. A new beginning of letting go of these old past hurts that you've been dragging around forever. And dragging around forever. And still dragging around forever. It's letting you know, instead of sitting in this, you could have this. Which one would you rather? So make the right decision. You're being offered a gift. You're being offered a gift from the divine, letting you know you have a wish here. You can either stay where you're at and what you're in and not learn to let go, or let go and be happy. Aries, is that even a thought in your head? Do you really have to think about whether or not you want to be happy? We have been through it. The grinder. So do you really have to think about whether or not you'd be happy? Take the chance. You need to take down some of those boxes, open them up, take down the boundaries, and let them go. Throw them into the abyss. Don't hold grudges forever. And I know you all say, we don't hold grudges, but you know what? I bet if I looked into a lot of your pasts, there'd be a lot of trauma there that you're hanging on to. So your lesson this month is going to be in letting go. Yes, the High Priestess and the Prince of Cups. You need to bring that Prince of Cups cycle to an end. Whoever that person is that's not good for you, promises you the world, you need to get rid of that person. Because they're not going to come through on those promises ever. With the High Priestess, the Sun, the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Here's the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess is all about knowledge, all about spiritual wealth, all about the esoteric information that is up here. She's us. She is your intuition. She's your conscious, your subconscious, your highest conscious. She's everything inside of you, who you should be listening to. And she is letting you know that it's okay to step into the sun. It's okay with the Ace of Pentacles to take this journey. But it feels like you're holding back. Question is why, Aries? Why? You guys have a lot of spiritual shit you need to deal with. Looks like there's somebody you're not willing to take a chance on. Or something. to do with money you're not willing to take a chance on anymore. You've got the trickster with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse and 6 of Cups in the upright. So somebody who appeals to your kind nature. But when it comes down to it, it comes down to what's in your bank account with this person. And it's not the first time that they've manipulated you for money to get what they wanted. You're being told to take that crossroad soon on whether or not you want to continue with that if this person keeps it up. It's telling you to be in hermit mode. This is the Hermit. Very odd. Yes. Somebody continues to try to manipulate you for monetary value. And it looks like it's worked quite a few times. And it's not money they replace either. So everything just kind of builds up. And it's saying you're no longer willing to take that chance. If it feels like you put in everything that you could with the Fool, the Trickster in reverse here, and you're not willing to take another chance or opportunity on this business, this person, whatever this might be that you put your money into, you feel it was an unwise investment. With this, you've got the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is a card of not coming together, not working together, not planting those seeds, not getting things built, not growing or harvesting or building a foundation. You feel as though you've done enough and it's not up to you any longer. It's up to this person or this business venture or whatever to uphold its end of the bargain. And that's what you're waiting for. And with the 9 of Wands in reverse, your wall isn't coming down until you start seeing something in return. Which you may not, because you've got the Justice card there in the reverse. So they could have just been around for whatever they could get, and now they're out. And then you've got the card of devastation, the 5 of Cups, next to the Ace of Cups in reverse. Somebody who doesn't really love you, but they're pretending to so that they have access to your bank account until they no longer need it. They don't feel sorry about it. I don't see any remorse cards in here. I see devastation. Maybe that's the truth that needs to out here. If that's the case, then you know it and you feel it. Use your intuition, Aries. Okay, I'm done talking to you for the month. Just kidding. No, but I am done. I'm going to cut the readings a little bit shorter than they normally are because trying to pull in all this energy is going to kill me. But that is your reading for the month. If you guys need my information, it is in the box below. You can get a menu of services. Like I said, I just added the spiritual intake, which basically tells you where you are in your spiritual journey, what you should be doing, the lessons you should be learning, what your next goal should be. And so that's 17 per increment of 15. So for every 15, it's 17. And I've redone the list of services. The donations have changed a little bit, but not much. I have added in a lot of monthly packaging because I find return people, it saves them a lot of money. So there are monthly packages. If you want a new list, please let me know. Also, the tarot lessons are on there. And that is about it, guys. It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you from my bed in Boston, where I will be until probably next year. At least that's the way it feels for an Aries. It takes like a bullet wound to keep us in bed. It's horrible. And again, get those likes, shares, and subscribes out there. Whoever wins for the month, getting a free reading. So get those likes, subscribe, shares, whatever they are, all those things that I don't talk about out there. I'll catch you on the flip. Bye.